Hey, hey, I know you are ready for today. So, today is an additional bonus day that I have added in to our million marketing makeover. I get myself tongue tied. So, our our millionaire marketing makeover. What are we making over? What is marketing? Why do we need mindset and to activate our money mindset within our marketing? Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. So go ahead and tell me what you think so far. What do you think mindset, how it impacts our marketing? What is marketing? So I have a masterclass. I will make sure that I share the link for you. It's the secrets of marketing. And I go through a high level detail and get into the nitty gritties of marketing. And I want to make sure that I share that with you. So if you want that link, make sure that you drop a comment. Yes, I want the marketing secrets link. Go ahead and tell me. But also let me know, how do you think your mindset is impacting your marketing? And I'm going to tell you some things. I notice a huge difference when I message people and I'm really short with my answers or I'm really excited with my answers. If you're going live, can you tell a difference if I'm kind of doubting myself and I like oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I That shows up. It shows up in how we come across on camera. Now, if I'm excited, and which I am very excited about doing this today, if you're excited and you're passionate and you're in the right space, and I'm not scared of making money, I'm going to show up differently online. Now, where marketing, a piece of marketing is sales and promotion and asking for money. Do you think you're going to have a fantastic, successful 7-figure business if you are scared to ask for money, if you're scared to talk about money, if you are scared to get on here and pitch your offer, even? My offer is amazing. You're getting a I'll tell you, there's coaches out there, there's a lot of programs out there, and I don't know if you all have seen these. I recommend go research them. But there are programs out there where coaches are easily charging 35, 55 to $100,000 for a year-long program. Right? I haven't got to join those yet. Yet. One day I will. Why? Because money doesn't matter. You're like, well, you're telling us to activate our money. When money no longer becomes the issue in your mind, life gets a lot easier. Isn't that fantastic? Where talking about money is no big deal. So, if any of you all have met my dad, he talks about money all day long. Okay. All these conversations of money, because that's what he wants to talk about. He's obsessed with money. Not a bad thing. He just has a different style of relationship with money. Now, my husband coming in to this situation where we live right next door to my parents. And my dad wants to talk about money all the time. And most of us have grown up where we are told not to talk about money. And so my husband's like, I feel really uncomfortable talking about money all the time. And so he's navigated into talking about stocks with my dad now. And so that's the main point of conversation, and that money is being talked about differently in a comfortable space for him. He obviously has not let me, neither one of them probably ever will let me do hypnotherapy on them for money. It's okay. It's okay. But you're here because you do want to change your money mindset. You want to have a healthier relationship with money, right? Yes? Who wants to have a healthier relationship with money? Money. Who wants money coming to them easily? Who wants to no longer be scared of money? Who wants to be able to talk about it and it not be a big deal? Because I will tell you, money is not a big deal Why? Because there's been several times where I've talked to someone about coaching and they're telling me, they're like, well, if the price scares you, then you're not ready for the program. And I'm like, this is true. Because it's a commitment issue. Going, okay, I'm going to commit, but I still don't think it's possible for me to make enough to cover my expenses. That's a commitment issue. That's a believing in yourself and your own ability. Now, some of it is also like, do you believe that coach can actually get you those results? But we also know that it's a 50-50, right? A coach can tell you all the right things to do, and if you don't do them, it's not the coach's fault. And so it's 50-50. And this is why I like to make sure that people that are really ready to start my program, I want to make sure that they're all in, because it messes with my statistics of success rates if you aren't all in. Do you see how that works? Money's not the issue. If you really, really want into my program, I will make sure that there's a scholarship to overset whatever you think you can afford. Or we can do it starts out at this rate and climbs up. There's all kinds of ways. It doesn't matter because money's not the issue to me. Do I need to get paid for what I do? Yes, or I can't keep doing it. Simple as that. Okay, that's my little soapbox there. Who's ready to deal with their money issues today? Yes, we're ready to deal with our money issues. So we know that our mindset impacts the way that we show up. Our ability to show up for our business, we equate, there's all these little strings and how things attach. How we show up in our business is how we're welcoming in the money, we're welcoming in the success, we're welcoming in this energy exchange. Are you seeing the point that all of this has to do with whether you feel worthy enough to receive? We talked about this yesterday. The only thing that you need to become a successful 7-figure business owner this year is your container. And we were talking about the container in which you are hosting people to come in. Right now, we're talking about the container of your self-ability to hold space for all of that success and money to come in. Because if your container is this big, what happens? Money comes in, money goes right back out. It's going to overflow real quick. Small container. We need a big container so that more money can come in. And yes, it still has to go out. There is flow. Okay. And so this is part of that CEO mindset and our marketing mindset, because we know that we have to put in time, and we can put in less time when we put in more paid ads and things of that nature, more time in that sense, where we're paying for these beautiful systems that can manage everything for us so that we're not running around with a chicken with its head cut off. Yes, I am from Kentucky. We use this phrase a lot. So if we want to make life easier, our expenses will go up a little bit, but as our expenses go up, we want our income coming up even greater. And for some of us who have money issues, this is really challenging to put the money up front to get the investment back. Now, a little side note. If you don't do it the right way and you don't have good messaging and you pay for all the tools, then you're not gonna reap the reward, the return on investment from it. And we don't want to break even. We don't want to make just a little bit more. We want to make a lot more. The coaching industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Would you like to have a slice of that cake? Would you like to have a slice of that cake? It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. People are spending money all the time. You are not robbing them of money because you are going to full-heartedly deliver on what you are offering, right? Because most of us, right, we're talking to coaches mainly, but most of you all are making this much and putting in this much effort, and you're barely even getting paid. Can you imagine how much effort you're going to put in when you're getting paid this much? You have to trust your ability that you're going to deliver. Do you trust your ability that you can deliver? See, money's never really the problem. It's this sense of worthiness. What happens is we overcompensate because we don't feel worthy. Imposter syndrome. And then we start overcomplicating our process. What happens when we overcomplicate our process? Our clients get confused. Simplify, okay? Your clients get really great results when you have a slow, step-by-step process and a very clear goal. It leaves it simple for you. It leaves it simple for the client. They get results, which is what they're really paying for. The reason why you're not confident in your ability to deliver the results you're saying is because you are overcomplicating it so much that you are now doubting yourself. It doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, one of the programs I'm in is thousands of dollars each month to be in. And her process is even simpler than mine. I'm giving you more. Why? Because this stuff is easy for me to teach. I've been doing it for so long and I see it. I'm doing it every day when I'm working with corporate clients. I'm seeing the same thing that I'm teaching you, problems that they're having, the same problems you're having. The difference is they are not scared of money. In order to be a functioning business, there needs to be revenue coming in. They're not scared of revenue coming in. Okay? They know that their business exists because money has to come in. So I ask you, what are your options? How are you going to have money coming in? And the problem is here. You think it might be here. But in all reality, when it comes to making the business decisions, we have to put our masculine energy on and let our feminine energy take a little seat, take a little rest. We don't make decisions in our business when it comes to the revenue part. We don't make the decision. Now we want to make sure that the feminine part, the emotional part is on board once the mind has made the decision. Once the masculine energy has made the decision. The masculine energy, we put the masculine cap on and we say, okay, let me look at this. Let me structure this. This is what people want. This is what they're willing to buy. This might be what they need, but I'm not selling them what they need. They're not going to buy what they need. They're going to buy what they want. So I'm going to hype that up, and this is what I'm going to sell. Okay, I've got this on the table. Now, feminine side. How can we make this work? Not will it work. How do we make this work and we make it feel good? And we're like, well, we can add this and they would like this and they would like this and let's do it this way. And the masculine side says, okay, let's start making money. And the feminine side creates and holds the space. And the masculine side is the one that makes sure that the structure is there. There's the system, there's the purpose, there's the logic. We have to recruit. We have to use all of ourself. Now, what happens is, when you're on camera and like you're opposite. So I keep reaching for the different side. Okay, I fixed it. So the difference is in business, especially for coaches, we're very in our creative and our nurturing and our feminine nature, which is beautiful, which is gorgeous, which is what a lot of businesses are missing. But we ask ourselves, why are they making so much money and they don't even have the feminine side? Oh, you can survive in a business without the feminine side. But if you have all feminine and no masculine side, your business is not going to survive. It's not going to make all this money. Now, us as females, we have this beautiful ability to tap into both, and so do men. But we have this ability. We all have our feminine and our masculine doing a dance. And we have to change equality, right? Equality for ourselves inside. We have to change up who the lead is of this dance. We can't let the feminine side just, I'm going to over here and I'm going to dance and I'm just going to let everyone watch me. No, we have to dance together. Now, occasionally she can go off and she can dance by herself and do the magic. You do that in the coaching sessions. You do that in your program. But you need the masculine side, and I can show you how to think that way. I can show you how to set it up that way. And if you're like, oh, but I don't like living in that energy, why? Why don't you like living in that energy? You don't have to be there for very long. It's a beautiful space as well. You might have had some bad experiences with that. I've had a lot of clients, a lot of female clients in my therapy practice, where at a young age they were told, they were taught, they were shown that women are less than men, and they've had to do a lot of work to become the strong female, and now they don't want to be anything like that, like the male side. Okay, we're going to do an activation today. Who's ready for the activation? This can, caution, this can elicit emotions, as it should, because we're going to release some things. For some of us, that might mean crying. It might mean crying right now. It might mean crying later. Not for all of us, but for some of us. Okay? Now, you can always just listen and enjoy it, but it's not going to have the same impact as if you actually practice this. Okay? You will have a little bit of an impact, but it won't be the same impact unless you actually fully participate in this. Okay? You'll still get insight from it regardless. So you can do this sitting in a chair, but I recommend that it's a chair that if you get a little too relaxed, you won't fall over. Okay? I want to keep you safe. So we're going to go into a hypnotic state. Okay, so you're going to have to be relaxed. Your head's going to have to be relaxed. Maybe you have a nice little office chair. This is what they're good for, is for you to do hypnosis in the middle of the day. All right, so lay on back. Let your head relax. We want our full body to be relaxed. So if any little hesitation of thinking that you might fall out of your chair, your body's going to be slightly tensed. So completely relaxed. If you need to, you don't have to see me. So if you need to lay on the floor or move around, go do that. The only thing I'm going to show you before we start is how to get into hypnosis. You're going to look towards the center of your forehead. So your eyeballs are looking up. We're going to be there. We're going to take 3 breaths. We're not doing it right yet. I'll walk you through it in a moment. Just giving you a little quick show. This can make a little bit of strain on the eyeballs. That's normal. That's okay. It's just because we're not used to looking up. Then after those 3 breaths, I'm going to tell you to try to close your eyelids. They will not close while your eyes are looking up. Yes, that is the point. It's rapid eye movement, REM. Okay. So we're getting our brain into a relaxed state. We're getting our brain to go into a different brain wave. So we're going to look up, and then we're going to let the eyelids try to close, and it's going to look like fluttery. And then I'm going to say lock, shut, shield, sealed, shut, and you will drop them, relax them. Everything relaxes. Okay, so we're going to go through a little relaxation period just to get you into that hypnotic state. And then we're going to do a little bit of regression. This is that main point, this therapeutic point. Now, as we do it as a group, you're going to get amazing results. It's not quite the same. It's not quite the same as doing it in an individual level. Okay, and while you're getting set up and you're getting comfortable, we're getting the baby situated. So as you're getting comfortable, just know that I ask specific questions. You answer them out loud and we go on a little detective hunt when it's just me and you. When we do it in a group, you're not going to answer out loud. You're just going to experience it in your mind, and it's a beautiful thing. It's impactful. But know that there is a difference. Okay. All right, so you're laid back, you're relaxed. You're going to open your eyes. You're going to look up towards the center of your forehead. Take 3 deep breaths in and out. Relax the jaw. In, keep looking up towards the center of the forehead. Out, relax the jaw. 3rd breath in, looking up. Out, relax the jaw. Continue to look up towards the center of the forehead while you try to close the eyelids. So the eyeballs are looking up, the eyelids are trying to close. You're going to continue to breathe while you're doing this. The eyes are fluttering, and then lock shut, sealed shut. Relax it all. The eyelids are closed and you're breathing. And the muscles in your face are relaxing. They are releasing. Let that relaxation, that release to continue to flow down your neck, down your shoulders, down your arms, down your hands. As you continue to breathe these steady breaths, you're relaxing, you're releasing. You feel this warm, calm ease moving down your spine. Warm, calm ease moving down your spine. Relaxing, releasing. You feel your hips releasing. You feel your jaw relaxing. You feel this calm, peaceful energy flowing down your legs. Then you bring your attention to the tips of your fingers, just the tips of your fingers. Feeling a warm, vibrating, beautiful sensation in the tips of your fingers. It's a calming sensation, a relaxing sensation, a warm, vibrating sensation in the tips of your fingers. And it moves, growing, traveling. You're inviting it to move up into the hand. Warm, vibrating, tingling, a beautiful relaxation sensation. Traveling up the arms, into the shoulders. As you continue to breathe steady, you feel this warm, vibrating feeling, this calming feeling, this relaxing energy flowing up into your heart. Relaxing, releasing. And it spreads all throughout your body with each breath. Your body becoming calmer, calmer. It's melting away any tension as you sink into this beautiful sensation, this warm, vibrating, tingling, healing, relaxation sensation. These steady breaths, you're inviting in this feeling of love and soothing. You're inviting in this feeling of abundance. And imagine that you're standing at the top of a flight of 10 stairs. Just inside your mind, your body stays relaxed and your mind becomes active. Your mind becomes actively relaxed. so that we can imagine ourselves standing at the top of this flight of 10 stairs. And as we look down the flight of 10 stairs, we're going to travel down these stairs, and you recognize in your mind and in your body that as you travel down these stairs, you're going to become more and more relaxed, opening up the subconscious mind, opening up into healing, opening up into relaxation. Stepping down on step 9, you see your feet. Step 8, you feel your feet. Step 7, you hear your feet. You feel your body going deeper and deeper. Every cell, every fiber, every muscle of your being is relaxing, releasing. Traveling down step 6, releasing. Step 5, you're halfway there. Any tension is melting away. You feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into this state so that you can open up, and allow answers to reveal themselves into why you do not feel worthy for money. Traveling deeper, step down on step 4. See your feet. Step 3, hear your feet. Step 2, feel your feet. Step 1, arrive there, be there, feel there. Allow yourself to completely relax, the deepest state of relaxation. Your mind is opening up. Say the words release. Say the words to the mind, let go. Tell yourself, feel in yourself that you are safe and that it is okay to open up in this moment. We're opening up and we're recalling the first time that we did not feel worthy of money, the first time that you did not feel worthy of money, the first time that you did not feel worthy of money. You're going back there in 5. This vivid, vital, crucial scene is becoming more vivid in 4. You're becoming lighter, smaller, younger, shorter in 3, 2, and 1. Be there, see there, feel there. Notice where you are in this scene. It's becoming clearer and clearer. The first time that you did not feel worthy of money. Notice how old you are. Notice if you're inside or outside. Notice what you're hearing. Notice what you're seeing. Notice what you're feeling. Explore this scene and recognize where you got the belief that you are not worthy of money. Your mind received this imprint at a young age. Your mind made a rational thought from that age and has carried it with you all this time. Your mind took this belief and recognized any supporting evidence all throughout your life. It found the evidence to support this belief. Whether you were told it, whether you inquired it, whether you were given a feeling. Take a deep breath, let it go, big exhale. We're recalling a time, the first time that a male figure, father figure, uncle figure, doesn't matter. First time a male figure told you that having money was bad, talking about money was bad, any association with money was bad. The first time that you had an interaction with a male figure telling you that money was bad, you're going back in 5, becoming clearer in 4. Time is peeling away in 3. Image is coming clearer in 2. And in one, be there, feel there, see there. Notice how old you are. Notice if you're inside or outside. Notice what you see. Notice what you hear. Notice what you feel. Notice what belief you were given or you rationalized at this age. Notice how this belief has been validated throughout your life because your mind said this was true. Your mind said, let's prove it to be true. I'm going to find all these circumstances and make it true. And then say, nope, I don't want it. I don't need this belief. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release it, let it go. One more. The first time that a female figure in your life, mother, grandmother, aunt, doesn't matter, teacher, doesn't matter, female figure, any female figure that gave you a belief, a negative belief about money. Going back in 5, becoming lighter, smaller, shorter, younger. 4, traveling back in 3, vivid, vital, crucial scene in 2, and in 1, be there, see there, feel there. Let this image become clearer and clearer. Notice how old you are. Notice if you're inside or outside. Notice what's going on around you. Notice what you feel. Notice how you rationalized this belief at this age, how someone gave you this belief and you validated it by noticing anytime this seemed to be true in life and you were like, yep, it was true. But it wasn't. Your mind said it was true from a young age and you found ways to validate it. Maybe it was just simply showing up with that energy. Maybe it was not allowing anything else to be true. And then say, no, I don't want that belief anymore. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release it. Take a few more deep breaths in these 3 scenes that we just visited. Let's continue to inhale, bring in this cleansing breath. And as we exhale through the mouth, exhale, open the jaw, release it, clear out that energy. Tell your mind, I don't want these beliefs anymore. These are not true. These are old, outdated belief systems. These are old family karma. These are old ways of thinking. I don't need them anymore. They're not helping me. Tell your mind, these are not helping me. These are making me suffer more. I need new beliefs. Keep taking those big, deep breaths. And you have to talk to your mind. Talk to your mind. Tell it everything I just said. I don't want these beliefs anymore. These are not helping me. These are blocking me and preventing me from my happiness. I do not want these beliefs anymore. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Clear that mind out. And then know that everything that you tell your mind believes. Whatever you tell your mind to be true, it takes it as true and it will make it true. Notice this power that you have. You have the power to give these words to your mind. So let's give our mind some new words. Tell your mind what you want. I want to be a successful business owner. I want to have an impact in this world. I want and I will have a successful business. I want and I will make a huge impact on people's lives for the better. I'm going to make the world a better place. And in the process, I will receive money as my energy exchange. The amount of energy I put in, the amount of impact I put out, I will equally receive money. I am worthy. We are all worthy. I put the energy in and I will receive the energy back in the form of money. I can offer powerful transformations for people, and I deserve to be rewarded. They want to pay me for the transformation that I'm offering because they feel so appreciative and they feel good when they have an even energy exchange as well. They want to pay me. It is easy for them to work with me. Money-making activities easily come into my mind. I easily see opportunities to make money because the universe loves me. The universe wants me to have an amazing life. The universe wants all of us to be happy, to be healthy, to be prosperous. The universe gives us these dreams so that we can share our gifts with the world and in turn enjoy all that the world has to offer. I trust in the universe, and the universe says I'm worthy. I trust in the universe, and the universe gives me gifts. And I use these gifts to share with the world to make the world a better place. And in turn, I know that abundance is all around me. I can have anything. I can have everything. I can have it all at the same time. It is all available to me. Believe it, feel it, begin to see it. And you're going to sit down and you're going to visualize and internalize these words every single day. And you're going to share this feeling with other people as well. You are worthy and you are capable, and it is available to you. Take it all in. Take a big, slow, deep breath. Continue to release that bad energy, that negative energy, that crappy energy we don't need anymore. Bring in all that positivity, that love, that trust, that peace, that abundance. And then release all of that heavy energy. Bring in this light, healing energy. Release out all that heaviness. Give it out. The universe will know what to do with it to transform it. And then we're coming back to, we're embodying our brilliance. We're embodying our ability to provide beautiful change into this world. Coming back in 5, coming back in 4, coming back in 3. You're feeling, you're breathing deeper. And in 1, you're wide awake. Take a moment. Take a couple deep breaths. Let your eyes open. Add some movement into your body. Now tell me what you think. Tell me what you experienced. I do recommend that you journal about this. Journal about this. Notice what you saw in those regressions. Notice how this is true. Notice what you noticed is blocking you. And you should write those down, get those out. And also write them down so that you can come back to this, so that you know what those blocks are and you can recognize them because you wrote them down. But also write it down because in the future, when you are rocking your 7-figure business, you're going to come back and you're going to remember this moment when you had this awareness and you released these blocks. Thank you so much for doing the money mindset activation. It takes a lot to let ourselves be vulnerable. It takes a lot for us to set it all down. And so many people don't do the work. They want to just passively listen and say they showed up. But you're allowing yourself to deeply show up. And those are the people that I want to work with. I want to work with the people who are ready to deeply show up. And if you are ready for that, if you are ready to dive in, to trust fall, right? And know that I am here with you on this ride for 9 months, and of course afterwards too. But for 9 solid months, we're going to birth your business. We're going to birth your offer is what I was going to say, but we're going to do more than that. We're going to birth your business. And with that, your fast action bonus, if you sign up before midnight on Saturday, you will get your own individual private session where it's just me and you of hypnotherapy. We can work on your worthiness and we can work on your money mindset even deeper. And so for people that are just jumping on, we just did our activation. So you can go back and rewatch this, go back and re-practice. And you can come back and practice this as many times. It's going to be available in the group so you can rewatch this. Write down your goals. And so today's homework is you're going to write down one of your limiting beliefs, and we're going to rephrase that for the opposite, for the positive, so that it becomes your personalized affirmation. And affirmations we need to say out loud, but it has to be written. That's the first form of bringing it into the universe. Then we say it out loud, we speak it. And for any of those who are religious, God spoke and created the universe. It's that vibration. We have to speak it. Okay? So we're going to write it. Then we're going to speak it. We were going to write down our limiting belief that we identified. You might have a couple. And then we're going to rephrase that. And if you need help rephrasing that, comment and I will help you rephrase that. Tell me what your limiting belief is and I will help give you a new one. Because we don't know what we don't know. And that's why we need a mentor. That's why we need a guide. And I can show you how. And I posted in the group, we do have fast action bonuses. If you sign up by Saturday, you get a private one-on-one hypnotherapy session. You also get the payment plan is available. And then you also get a 2-hour, I'm going to sit down and help you craft out your high ticket offer. I mean, it's going to be next to done. You're just going to have to go make it happen. And Heather can tell you, we just did this like a week or two ago. Her comment at the end of it was going, oh my gosh, we got so much done. I can't believe we got all that done today in 2 hours. Okay. So it's stuff that would have taken you months. We'll get it done in 2 hours. All right. And go be awesome today. That's all I can say. Go inspire someone. Go give someone a smile through a positive affirmation. Go tell someone they're awesome and tell them you appreciate them. Get into a space of gratitude today. Thank you for joining me. I'm Izzy Nally, and this is day 4, our bonus day of the money mindset activation. Look, I almost forgot to tell you, what are we doing tomorrow? tomorrow I've got all these bonus sessions for you. Tomorrow we've got requirements of a successful business. Requirements of a successful business. And then day 6, if you want to know what else is coming, we're going to talk about how you go from a hobby to a business to CEO. And then day 7, we're going to go over the Million Maker Business Blueprint. I'm going to give you insights. You can still walk yourself through those steps. So all that stuff I'm telling you, you can practice it on your own. You can go try and do this by yourself. Some people will be able to do it, but it might take them 2-3 years. Or 7 in my case, plus an MBA. Or you can accelerate it and I can show you everything and we can make this happen in 9 months. You choose. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Heather. I try to give my best. That's all I can do, right? I just give my best all the time. All the time, because I want your all success. I do. And you all can, when you're in the MMBB, you can message me. This time around for this launch, we're going to be adding quite a bit. So Heather, yes, you'll still get this too. We're going to be adding quite a bit. We're going to have a Voxer, so you'll be getting some morning affirmations and some morning mindsets. And then some little pocket coaching going on in there. I'm so excited. Anything that doesn't require too much extra, that it's easy for me to add into the program, I will add it in by all means. I don't hold back. Like, I want your all success. And if we find something in the program that we need more of, I'll add it back in. It's all about making sure that you all get the result that you need, because that's what you're paying for, is the result. You're not paying for all this stuff. I mean, it's really nice. It's fun, right? That's why these are bonuses. But what's really important isn't the stuff we do, as long as the stuff gets us to where we're supposed to go, right? Because I don't want you to be halfway there and be like, that was fun, but I didn't get to where I was supposed to get, right? That's not where we're trying to go. And again, like, it's 50-50. I've got 50% of it and you've got 50% of it. So I'm going to teach you and then you have to do the rest. And I can do done for you services. I can, but those cost a lot of money. And it's fine, right? If you want to. It depends on what you value more, time or money. There's still something that you exchange. All right. Mwah. I love you all. Have a fantastic day. Don't forget, you have to go encourage someone today. Okay. And then I'm going to be posting day 4 homework. So be looking for that.